Hey, welcome to the Integrate This EdTech podcast. I'm David Berner, joined by Manuel Herrera. Very excited to have Manuel join us, first guest of the conference.
Kicking it off.
And we've already been talking a bunch, but one of the things that I wanted to ask you first and foremost is, like, how many times have you been at ISTE?
I was just talking to somebody. I think this is like my 13th ISTE. Yeah, it's been, Atlanta was my first one. And I don't know that it's looped back around to Atlanta, but yeah, it's like 13. It's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot. I think I'm on 3 and Jeremy's like 5 maybe, or something like that. So yeah. So what sessions do you have coming up here that you're doing?
Well, I've got a session, like an actual session in a room with Joe Merrill. We're going to be kind of I forgot what we titled it, but we're going to kind of mix drawing and tech and kind of figure out how we get those two worlds to merge. I'm super excited about that. Kind of get to introduce drawing as a thinking process, and then Joe will come in and show how we take those drawings and tie it to technology. And everybody will get to kind of create a pretty cool little project in that session. So that's one of those. That's tomorrow morning, I think at 8 o'clock or 8:30. And then after that, we're going to be doing a playground upstairs on the 4th floor. We're in Playground B. And that's going to have a lot of activities for teachers to come and play and listen. We've got some poster sessions in addition to some interactive stations for folks. But my favorite part is going to be a doodle booth that I'm doing down there. And I'll talk about that here in a second. And then I've got not a session, but I'm going to be in the Adobe Aqua booth. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to be kind of showing people how to use Adobe Aqua. It's a drawing app that Adobe just released. So that's going to be really cool. They're going to kind of create some characters and get to take those with them. And then I'll do the Doodle booth one more time at the Creativity Playground, which is on the bottom floor, kind of all the way to the east side of the building. But I'm excited. I'm excited about the two Doodle booths. I'm excited about everything, but the Doodle booths are going to be cool. It's amazing that I get to do that, considering this is a technology conference, But I am using an iPad, and I am showing. But kind of the purpose of that is just kind of build community with folks. So anybody can stop by. We'll be there for a couple hours. Anybody stops by, comes and sits with me. We chat. We talk about how many times you've been to ISTE, what do you do,
Right.
what kind of questions do you have. It's also kind of / creativity advice. So if you come in and you're working on something, tell me about it. Let's see what we can do. And all while I'm trying to draw your face.
Yep.
But the cool thing is, once I'm done drawing it, we're going to print it out. You'll get a color print. I think you're going to get three copies of it. And so one will have double-sided tape. You can stick it to your lanyard. One of them is we're going to have a large wall that we're going to put the pictures on. So we'll have a mural of everybody's face. And then the last one, you get to kind of trade it with somebody and get to know somebody.
Nice.
And learn somebody new.
Yeah.
So that's what we'll do twice. I'm really excited about it.
That's cool, yeah. And we talked about this a little bit, but the doodle booth, Jeremy and I will have to try and come and do integrate this one. But actually, what you brought up about the technology and drawing, one of the coolest things about what Manuel does, and I've told you this before because we've talked in times past, but like you have the whole sketchnoting side, and all of that is so cool to me. Where you're doing all these doodlings and stuff, and I think the first time I saw you doing it was on an iPad, and I think it was in Adobe. But that's some of the cool things that you see at ISTE is like, oh, I didn't even expect that.
Cool.
And so as far as the conference goes, is there anybody that you are looking forward to seeing that you maybe only have seen online?
Man, I don't know. It's kind of, I enjoy anybody, like, really, to be honest. Like, I've got my different friends that I have that I want to see. It's Kim Zajac, there's Dan Ryder, and Stevie Frank, all do incredible creative stuff. So I always enjoy seeing them, even though I've seen them. I still go watch them kind of over and over again. But yeah, sometimes it's nice just to pop in a session. This is probably the first ISTE that I've been to that I don't have any other obligations, like, not as far as like just besides sessions. Like, I'm not with the school district, or I'm not like in a vendor hall. So I'm going to kind of go explore some more. It's been a while since I've had a chance to really kind of weave through the conference sessions and check things out.
What would you say to someone who's like going to ISTE for their first time, or what do you wish somebody told you the first time you went to ISTE?
Make a schedule. Make a schedule.
Okay.
Make a schedule. I'm a professional. I can run. I'm just playing. Make a schedule, because if you don't make a schedule and you don't look through things, you're gonna miss stuff. You're gonna miss stuff. You're gonna regret that you didn't do it. I think that's important. I think go in there, click your favorites, make your schedule, and have a plan. You can always deviate from that.
Yeah.
But if you're not careful, you could deviate too long, and before you know it, you missed something. But also, I would schedule time to just mingle with people too. Just hang out. Go to the bookstore, run into somebody, go into their creative space, come to our playground and just and network and just get to know people. I think that's the biggest takeaway for me for ISTE, at least, every year I come, is just getting to connect with educators, especially if you're the only person in the district that's super amped about what you do. You're on the island. Come here, find everybody else and nerd out with them, because that's what you need. That's going to give you a good kickstart to the summer that'll hopefully roll into the beginning of their school year. But yeah, schedule stuff and then find time to network and just talk to people. I think that's the biggest thing, because chances are somebody's doing something similar to what you're doing and they can answer questions or they can help you in some way. That's definitely what I would do. And then go to the events that were in the evening. Take some time. It's not always, late nights. There's events that are right after sessions are over. So you can kind of go grab dinner, go and mingle a little bit, and then you get home and start them fresh 8 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah. One thing I didn't know my first year was the schedule thing, because sometimes you might be planning to go to a session, but your next session is all the way across the conference hall,
and if
right?
you don't realize
so you don't even know. But yeah, I think one of the great things about it is there is so many different things to go to, right? Like go to a session, but then go to the playground and go to a poster session. There's so many different things to experience that are really awesome. Where can people follow your work, the things that you have going on?
Sure.
You got manueldraws.com.
Yeah,
all those type of things.
That's probably the kind of a great place to start. Just go to manueldraws.com. Super easy to get to. It just kind of gives you an idea of the work I do and what it looks like. There's a few videos in there if you want to watch. And then also go to my social media. Those links are there. It's just Manuel Herrera 33. It's a lot of R's in Herrera. So if you want to just go to Manuel Draws and click on those. And then you can then see kind of the things that I'm doing. I'll be taking a lot of pictures here and video. But yeah, definitely stop on my website first, just to get a bearing of what's going on, what I'm doing, and what my work is about.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and definitely, if we did a podcast interview with you too a while back, and so if you want to see some of because you did sketchnoting demonstration for us during the podcast too, so on our YouTube channel or even listen on Apple too. Cool. Well, thanks, Manuel.
Yeah, no
Appreciate
problem,
it.
man.
Thanks
Appreciate
a lot.
it.